Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Um, I'm back with another video. And so, in this video today, I wanted to talk about being confident as a big girl. And I hope the lighting's okay. The light above is kind of bright, but I'm doing the best that I can. But, anyways, in this video today, I want to talk about being confident as a big girl. And this is something that I have struggled with in the past, being a big girl, being a fat girl. And I'm now just like learning to love myself, learning to be more confident. And always, like when I was younger, I used to think that in order to be confident, you had to look a certain way. If you were skinny or, you were really hot or whatever, that, you were confident. But growing up, I learned that you could be the most beautiful woman in the world and still not have confidence, or you might still not love yourself. So it has nothing to do with looks. And I used to think it did, but it does. But it has nothing to do with looks. It's all about your mentality. It's all about how you feel, how you carry yourself. And it's not about how you look. So, yeah. Um, like you could be a fat girl and like have, everyone love you, or have, guys want to date you, or everyone want to hang out with you, because, you're confident. So you can be a big girl and still be confident. And this is something that, I'm learning myself. But I wanted to share a few tips that I have learned um, about being confident. Okay. So, first of all, you know, to start being confident, like I said, it's a mentality. Okay. It's all how you think, it's all how you feel. And so, one thing that has really helped me a lot was saying affirmations. Okay. Um, saying affirmations such as, I am confident, I am loved, I am worthy, I am more than good enough. I love myself. Affirmations like that um, has really helped me a lot. Um, so you can like either come up with your own affirmations, like I just did, or you can go online and there's so many affirmations you can find online. There's an app called Pinterest that you can get, and it has so many affirmations on there, that you can find about anything, right? But affirmations are so important to say. How you talk to yourself, like talk to yourself. There's nothing wrong with talking to yourself. Like if someone heard you talking to yourself, they may think you're crazy. Sorry, I'm still sick. Okay, I'm trying to get it together. But if people heard you talking to yourself, they may think you're crazy. But talking to yourself really helps, and it really does work. I talk to myself all the time. But I say kind words to myself. I hype myself up. I build myself up. I uplift myself. Okay. So, like when you talk to yourself, um, be kind, be gentle with yourself. Um, Also, another thing that works is pretend that you're already confident. Okay. Like I said, it's all about how you talk, it's all about how you walk, how you carry yourself. Um, if you want to be confident, just pretend you're already confident. Um, you know, uh, what else? Stop caring about what people think of you. Like, that was a big one for me because I used to care so much about what people thought of me. And I used to let it dictate how I lived my life, how I did everything in my life. But you really shouldn't care about what other people think of you. Um, because their opinion, like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter what somebody thinks of you. Another big one is, you know, uh, not everyone's going to like you, and that's okay. you know, you don't need everyone to like you. Um, and I think that was a big one for me because when I was younger, I would try to get everyone to like me, like I would try to be the good girl, the nice girl, and try to get everyone to like me, but not everyone's going to like you. And they may not even have a reason why they don't like you, but it's okay. um, Also, self care, like take care of yourself. Do things that make you feel good about yourself. So, like, one thing for me is wearing makeup. Wearing makeup makes me feel good about myself. So, wear makeup, buy you a nice outfit, take yourself out to eat, okay? Alone. You don't have to be with someone. Like, if you want to go out with someone, that's fine. But if you don't really have anyone to go out with, it's okay to go by yourself. But like I said, like, do things that make you feel good. Go get your hair done, go get your nails done, whatever. um, you know, and this doesn't just apply to women. This applies to men too. Like, just do things that make you feel good and um, you know, and help you. Like, um, yeah. So, like I said, makeup is like, one thing for me. Like, even when I'm sad or even when I'm feeling bad, or something happened and I'm upset or whatever, I'll like start putting on my makeup. Like, I've literally cried, and then after I was done crying, I put on my makeup because it makes me feel better, you know. And yeah, so like, do things that make you feel good. Um so yeah, stop caring about what people think. Stop trying to get everyone to like you because not everyone's gonna like you. And it's okay if not everyone likes you because, you know, like I said, people will hate on you for no reason. No reason at all. I've been through it, okay? So I know they'll hate on you for no reason at all. Okay, but you know, stop trying to get everyone to like you because not everyone's gonna like you, and that's okay. Okay. Like, some of the biggest celebrities in the world have haters or have people that hate on them, so, and they're famous, and they're popular and they're loved. So, like I said, everybody has haters or whatever, so don't worry about the haters. Also, another one is uh stop seeking validation from other people. Stop looking for approval from other people, okay? You are the validation. You are your own validation. Validate yourself, okay? You don't need other people's validation, okay? Because, like I said, their validation doesn't mean anything, okay? Their opinion doesn't mean anything, So, yeah. And also, another one, a very important one, is stop trying to be perfect. Um, this was a big one for me, you know. Growing up, like, I tried to be perfect all the time, you know. I tried to be perfect all the freaking time, and the thing is that you're going to mess up, okay? You're going to make mistakes, and it's okay. Like, it's okay to mess up. It's okay to make mistakes because that's how you get better. That's how you learn, okay? Um, when I first started doing makeup, honestly, I wasn't that great, but it's okay. Like, it's okay because you don't need to be perfect, right? You don't need to be perfect. It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mess up every once in a while because that's how you learn and that's how you get better. Okay. And once you stop trying to be perfect, it's like a weight is lifted off your shoulders because you're like, okay, I can do this. And it's okay if it doesn't come out perfect. It's okay if, I mess up a little bit. It's okay. I don't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know? Um, so yeah, and I think a lot of the time when we strive or we try to be perfect all the time, it stops us from actually trying to do anything at all. It stops us from trying to do anything at all, you know? We may really want to do something, we may really want to try something, but we don't try it because we're like, well, what if I mess up? Or what if I make a mistake? Or what if I don't do it right? So, yeah. so, yeah, so stop trying to be perfect all the time, okay? Um, you don't have to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect. Okay, and when you start something new or when you're trying something new for the very first time, you're not going to be perfect. You may even be bad at it, but as you do it more and more and more and more, you're going to get better. And before you know it, you'll be a pro. Uh, so yeah. So, um, yeah. So I definitely want to do more videos about being a big girl, and I used to think that being big or being fat or whatever was such a bad thing. And, like I would try all these diets and I would try to lose weight and stuff like that. And I can go over like my journey with diets and stuff, I guess, in another video. But I would try all these diets, try to lose all this weight, and nothing like ever seemed to work for me. But it's like, you know, being fat or being big is not a bad thing. I know society paints it that way. Um, I think the most important thing is you just need to love yourself. And I feel like once you get to the point where you love yourself and you're confident and you love who you are and you stop trying to force change, then I feel like once you get to that point, then you're going to be able to lose the weight and do what you need to do to get in shape and be the best you that you can be, right? Um, but like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a big girl. You know, um, of course, health wise, you want to make sure you're okay and you're good. But like I said, there's nothing wrong with being a big girl. Like, don't ever think that because you're big, like you're this, like you're not a good person, or you're not this, or you're not that, or whatever. And I've seen some big girls that are, bad as hell, and they look good. Okay, they dress good, they got their makeup, hair done good, and they're beautiful. So like I said, you can still be big and still be beautiful. You can still be big and still be confident. You can still be big and still love yourself. So yeah, I feel like society, like how they paint big people is like, oh my God, they're so awful, but they're not. They're not, and we're not. And ever since I started doing adult content, like I've really been, loving my size, because like I'll get on cam or whatever and guys will be like, oh, I love your body, you know, and they'll say good things about my body, like for instance, like my belly, I've always been insecure about, and they would say like, "Oh my God, I love your belly" and stuff like that. So it just makes you feel good, and um, yeah, and I feel like you should love your body no matter what size you are. So, so yeah. So don't ever let anyone make you feel bad about your body or how you look. So yeah, I mean, there are skinny people that struggle with their body, and they'll go and get, well, some celebrities probably, or maybe regular people, regular citizens, they'll go and get all these surgeries done, um, and they will look good. They be skinny. They have the perfect size and everything, and they'll go and get surgeries because they feel like they don't feel good about themselves. So like I said, it's not just big people that go through problems with accepting themselves. So yeah. So I thought I'd do like a video today about confidence. Yeah, and I'm still learning, um, working on, being more confident and loving myself, So yeah. Um, and honestly, I feel like if I wasn't working on myself, working on being more confident, working on loving myself, I probably would have never even started this YouTube channel. Um, so yeah, you know, and YouTube is like something I've always wanted to do. Um, so yeah, I feel like, you know, like I said, say your affirmations, talk good of yourself. Stop caring what people think about you, okay? Because their opinion is irrelevant, okay? Um, Stop trying to be perfect, okay? And like I said, you know, these things are going to really help you be the best version of yourself. So yeah. I think that's it for this video. And I will see you all in the next one.